So Avatar Frontiers of Pandora finally gets a third-person mode, and let's be honest, this is the update a lot of people were waiting for before even touching the game. This update doesn't just change the camera, it changes how the entire game feels in your hands, how combat plays, how exploration works, and how connected you feel to being a giant blue space warrior instead of just a floating pair of hands. And before anyone panics, first person isn't gone. You can still play the full game in first person. You can switch between modes instantly, and you don't even need the expansion to use third person. That part is free with the base game. You also get New Game Plus for free, so you can restart the story with all your shiny upgrades intact. Basically, it's a come back, we fix stuff update, and it actually works. Now, the big visual change, third person, makes the world feel way more alive. In first person, Pandora was beautiful, but you didn't really feel like you were part of it. You just kind of floated through it, arms out, grabbing vines. In third person, you can actually see your Navi moving through the jungle, brushing past plants, touching trees, crouching with one leg out like some tactical blue ninja. It sounds like a small detail, but it makes movement feel heavier, faster, and way more believable. You finally feel tall, like really tall. When you walk past humans, you don't feel like an average-sized tourist anymore. You feel like a 3-meter tall forest demon. Platforming also gets a huge upgrade because you can actually see where your feet are going. No more guessing if that jump will make you look cool or make you fall like a drunk banshee. That said, it's not perfect. Swimming still locks you into first person, which feels like the game is politely reminding you, hey, this used to be first person only. Some animations still occasionally feel a bit camera was added later, but it's smooth enough that it doesn't break immersion. It just feels like the game is wearing a new outfit that fits surprisingly well. Flying your Ikran in third person is still one of the best parts. It was always in third person before, but now it actually feels consistent with the rest of the game instead of being a random camera flip that teased you. Movement in the air just makes more sense visually now. Now let's talk about the expansion, From the Ashes. This is where things get aggressive. You play as a new Navi character, a battle-hardened warrior from a different clan who is way more violent than your base game character. This isn't stealthy forest yoga, this is run up and stab someone because it feels right in the moment energy. You get a knife and this thing changes everything. Takedowns are faster, meaner, and honestly, more satisfying. When enemies are low on health, you can just go in and finish the job up close. It makes combat feel more brutal and more fluid, instead of just hiding in bushes forever. Even hacking consoles is better. No more slow minigames. You just stab the console. That's it. Problem solved. Puzzle? Knife. Door locked? Knife. Technology? Knife. This is the kind of simple problem solving everyone secretly wants. You also get Warrior Senses, which is basically rage mode. Your character channels pure anger and fear, and for a short time, you become a walking disaster. More damage, more resistance, more violence. It recharges by defeating enemies, so it rewards aggressive play instead of camping behind rocks for 10 minutes. But don't think the game suddenly becomes easy. The game responds by throwing even more enemies at you. You still have to think. You still have to use the environment. Explosive barrels are back, and yes, they are still everyone's favorite solution to bad situations. New enemy types shake things up. There are mechanical hellhound robots that charge at you, and some of them literally explode when they get close. You'll hear them and immediately feel that oh no moment rise in your soul. For the first time, you also fight hostile Navi from the Ash clan, and these guys do not play around. They're fast, hit hard, soak up damage, and force you to be smart. Slow motion actually matters now. You have to aim for weak spots or you're getting folded like laundry. The environment in the expansion feels heavier too. Parts of Pandora are now burned, damaged, and occupied. Instead of a pure, lush jungle, you're moving through areas that feel closer to a war zone. There's a new subregion with ravines, occupied forests, and areas that look like nature lost a very personal argument. One of the best moments in the expansion is the boss fight with a massive captured creature that you have to free. This fight mixes platforming, timing, weak spot damage, and chaos all at once. It feels big, it feels cinematic, and when you finally free the creature, it feels genuinely rewarding, instead of just cool, boss health bar gone.
So, is it worth playing?
If you skip the game because it was first person only, this update fixes your biggest problem. If you already played it, this gives you a very real reason to return. The expansion adds meaningful content, not just filler missions. And yes, if you play this long enough, you might start to feel blue. That's just part of the experience. So that's everything you need to know about the third-person update and the From the Ashes expansion. If standing in the jungle as a 7-foot blue warrior with a knife sounds like a good time, this update finally makes the game feel complete. Thanks for watching, and see you in Pandora!